Good evening. Welcome to another episode. Season 2, episode 20. Ο Κόμις μαγειρεύει με τα μουσικής. Welcome, The Count Cooks. Season 2, episode 20. Raise a toast to your gothic host. Having said that, let me tell you what I'm gonna cook today for you. Vegetarian Chana Masala with chickpeas and spinach. Chickpeas in revithia. And it's a very nice dish. A friend asked me if I've turned vegetarian because I've been cooking a lot of vegetarian dishes lately. And I said no. As I said to my vegetarian friends when they say, why don't you cook vegetarian? And I said, the dish you just saw, if you take out the meat, αν αφαιρέσετε το κρέας, it becomes vegetarian. Γίνεται vegetarian. The same with vegetarian dish. If you add the meat, it becomes a different dish altogether. So in tonight's dish, I will accompany it with my favorite basmati rice. But you can do it with quinoa, you can do it with anything else you need, with jasmine rice, you can do it with anything you want. But if you want to add meat to you, for those who want meat in their diet, yeah, you can do grilled chicken, or you can do tiganya, quick fry pork, anything would do, So let's put my proper glasses on so I know what I'm gonna do, so I can see what I'm doing, and I'm gonna start slowly. So today, music wise, we're going back a few years, 1979 and 1980. Two different bands, very similar type of music. They were under the umbrella of what do you call it, new romantic type of music, but it was a time where lots of bands, they started on more, a little bit more poppy, more synth, more new wave, I would say, music. Same time as the goth bands has started, because 78 was the time that Joy Division and Bauhaus started, and Sisters and everything, but they were still not so popular until 80s, 81 and so forth, So at that time there was bands like Spandau Ballet, Duran Duran, Soft Cell, Human League, B-52s from the States, Devo from the States. They were under this umbrella. So today is one of my favorite songs, and one of my friends' favorite song also. It comes from Gary Newman, and of course is Gary Newman and Tubeway Army, Our Friends Electric. And of course I haven't upped the volume, that's why I'm gonna turn it back a bit, and well, these things happen because I had to prepare so many things, and I forgot something that was vital to this, so I'm gonna try and turn this back if possible, and I'm having a problem in doing so. But I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the sound back a bit. I'm gonna put up the sound. And I'm gonna start. Gary Newman, Tuboy Army, our friends electric. So in the meantime, the usual onions and garlic chopped, diced. Couple of minutes until they go a bit soft. So this was released in May 1979 and it became #1 in June same year. #1 in the UK, album and single, this single. And it's so appropriate because nowadays most of our friends are electric, aren't they? Or if not electric, it's the other word. Simulated friends. Not real. Iconic. Virtual reality friends or electric. This is the chickpeas which I've boiled a little bit. I've kept some on the water. Αυτά είναι τα ρεβίθια τα οποία έχω βράσει για λίγο. Έχω κρατήσει και λίγο νερό, το οποίο έβαλα τώρα μαζί. Strange reason, the last few Sundays, every time I cook, there's bloody sunshine everywhere. So I can't really get the lighting in my kitchen right. And as you can hear, maybe, το καναρίνι μου, ο Μπίλι, ποιος όποτε ακούει μουσική, το τραγουδάει και αυτός. Usually it's near here, near the kitchen, but I put it on the living room, but still it can hear you, maybe, I think. Now, one, our friends Electric, number one in the UK in June 1979. Right. The other song, which I'm going to put right at the end, is Spandau Ballet, To Cut a Long Story Short, which reached number 5 in 1980. So, τα ρεβίθια είναι okay. We have to put in all the spices that I've collected all together. In this here, you can see it now. It was Garam Masala, Cumin, curry, and coriander, all ground. And because the quantity I make is for 4 people, it was 1 spoonful of all these spices, yeah? If you want to make for 2 people, you just put half a teaspoon, yeah? We always count on teaspoon, not on soup spoons, yes? Τα μικρά κουταλάκια, πάντα με τα μικρά κουταλάκια μετράμε. Βλέπετε. Καλά, τα αρώματα δεν παίζονται. The aromas that are coming from my cooking thingy are out of this world. Right. Let's have a sip of some of my red wine from Nemea, I think it was, which is famous for its wines. Επίσης, we add the juice of 1 lemon, which I already squeezed. And to get the flavor out, to bring it up to a really nice, it's always good to put some lemon zest. It brings out the flavor much quicker, and it gives a nice taste, a nicer taste to the dish. Now the last thing we have to do is add the spinach. Again, I've boiled it, so it's almost ready. Not quite, you have to. In reality, I should have put the leaves in, but because I'm making double quantities, the leaves would take too long to get soft, and I thought it's better if I chop them up, boil them first, and then add it to the dish. It's a great winter food. It gives you a lot of energy, and it has so many necessities for the human body. As I said, if you want, you can grill some chicken and add it to this dish or whatever. I have boiled some basmati rice, which you will see on the photographs when I announce the new video later on. In the meantime, let's hear our second song. Again, a great favorite of mine as well. All this at the same time, can you imagine? Food is almost ready. Imagine all these groups, you know, Spandau Ballet, Human Link, Gary Newman, Fugway Army, Soft Cell, B-52s, also Sisters of Mercy started, Susie and the Banshees, Bauhaus, all this at the same time, the Cult. It was great, and to be in the center of it all while it was happening, that was the biggest reward. There again, says something about my age, doesn't it? Still. Ακούτε το καναρίνι, τραγουδάει στο ρυθμό. Ready. Absolutely lovely. The oil. Great. So let's serve what we've made today on the usual stainless steel dish. This is better. This is because it's still warm. And on there, together, I will add some basmati rice. As I said to you earlier, I pre-cooked. When I say pre-cooked, about an hour before this, yeah? Not this is a really long grain rice. I forgot to say that there is no sponsor. Δεν υπάρχει τοποθέτηση προϊόντος. I'm not making any money out of it. Δεν βγάζω χρήματα από αυτό. Το κάνω as a hobby. I do it as a hobby because I like cooking and music. And I thought of this concept, you know, dressing up, and which I like because it's I'm one of the few real goths, as you can say, if you can define goths from the start, from the beginning of our cult, if you can call it cult, από την αρχή. and there you go. It's a wonderful dish. So I think this is skin from the onion. There you go. You can see it obviously. Yeah. It looks good. Let me turn this light off, see if it's any better. Yeah. So you can do, instead of rice, you can do quinoa. I prefer rice. Still, you know, it's that's my preference. So I thought I was gonna do that in 15 minutes, but it's proved pie in the sky. Pie in the sky means impossible. It's an expression, yeah, for those who like to learn a few things. Would somebody know a different name for chickpeas? I can tell you one. Obviously I found it out. Garbanzo beans in Tarevithia, or chickpeas. There you go. Turn the light off a little bit. There. Okay. Thanks for watching. Season 2, episode 20. Let me repeat again. Vegetarian Chana Masala with chickpeas and spinach. You will see the ingredients underneath, as per usual. The last 2-3 videos I've done this. Also, I write the cost of the ingredients, so you know what it's gonna cost you. Yeah. And it's part of budget cooking, you know. I mean, this is a very quite well under €5. I think around €4 you can have this dish for 4 people, and maybe it 4 people you can eat for 1 day, and 2 people maybe 2 days. You know, have 2 portions each. So thanks for watching. No tattoos, just rings and my chalice as usual. One poison drives away another. Allegoric, isn't it? Raise a toast to your Gothic host. Be safe, be healthy, stay dark, stay goth. See you soon. Come and see me in the shop. Come and say hello. Ο Κόμις μαγειρεύει μετά μουσικής. Until next Sunday, see you soon.